We all noticed the notebook, small, worn, always in his left hand. The principal never let it out of sight. He never wrote in it around others, just held it, as if it were alive, as if something whispered to him. At first we joked, probably a hit list. Or maybe he's tracking who goes to the bathroom without asking. Then Jeremy changed. Jeremy was loud, obnoxious, the guy slamming lockers and making fart sounds in algebra. One morning, he was called to the principal's office. No one thought much of it, but when he came back, he was different, silent, slow, lifeless. We tried to talk to him. He didn't answer, just blinked, like we were strangers. His eyes, once bright, had gone dull, like fogged glass. He stopped sitting with us at lunch, stopped raising his hand in class. Then it happened again, and again. Megan, Darius, Paul, all normal, alive kids. They'd get called, and they'd come back, hollow. We started watching for it, for when the principal opened that black notebook. He'd stand in the hallway between classes, flipping it open, staring into the pages like he was reading a soul. Then he'd nod, and next period, someone would be gone. They'd come back, changed. Some still joked. Maybe he erases people like pencil marks, Danny M. laughed. 2 days later, Danny was standing by the drinking fountain staring into the drain for 7 hours straight. His parents were called. He never went home. We started calling it the list, the notebook, names, and the change. It wasn't discipline. It was like extraction, like something inside was pulled out and replaced with cold. One night I stayed late working on the yearbook. The school was nearly empty, just janitors and echoes. I passed the principal's office. The light was on. I peeked through the window. He wasn't alone. In the corner stood something. Tall, arms too long, legs too thin. It barely moved, like smoke in a still room. The principal read from the notebook, aloud, in a language I didn't recognize. The words sounded wet. They ached in my teeth. When he finished, the thing smiled. Not with a mouth. With its whole form. I ran. I didn't sleep that night. I thought about those whose names had been written in the book. Where did they really go? Their bodies were here, but their minds, their selves, gone. And the principal was feeding someone, something that lived in his office. I thought, if I told someone, I could stop it. I went to the school counselor. She smiled. Too wide, too slow.
I think you should speak with the principal,
she said. Her eyes were foggy. The next morning, the school PA announced, Eitan Ward, please report to the principal's office. My name. My chest tightened. As I walked the hall, I passed people who had once been my friends. They just stared, still, like statues that remembered how to breathe but forgot how to feel. I reached the door, knocked, entered. The principal smiled. Eitan, come in. On his desk lay the notebook, open, a fresh name. Mine. You've been distracted lately, he said gently. Unfocused, lost your way. He placed his palm on the page. But we can fix that. I stepped back. What's in that notebook? I asked. His smile didn't change, just a list of those who need a little adjustment. From the shadows, it emerged. I felt it before I saw it, like thick air pressing on my chest. It had no face, just a void where thought should be. I turned to the door. It slammed shut on its own. The light flickered. That language began to pulse in my mind, and I felt myself unraveling, not my body, but the inner me peeling away. I screamed. No one heard. I don't remember getting home, or if I ever did, because the next morning I was back at school, sitting in class, smiling, silent. Inside, I was screaming, but no one could hear, not through my eyes. Now I stand in the hallway, watching the others,